Yes, tell me. Have you sent it to me?
It's reversible reactions worksheet.
Reversible reaction. So have it. So you have not sent it to me. So how can I discuss?
Yes, yes.
So when you send it to me, we will discuss. Yes, Nabeel, what should be the answer for this question? Tell me.
Sir, you got the worksheet?
No, I don't.
This is from my worksheet.
So you send it to the team
Yes, I am
on
sending.
on which number you send it? 7093.
Wait. I will ask them to send you just now.
On which number of Learnivio you send it?
Let me check.
With the number which start with 70 and end with 60, or the or from which you get the
91 and 58.
9558.
91 it starts with and ends with 58.
Okay. Yes, send it.
Hmm?
The same question. You can predict that the exactly same question that I have shared you is on the worksheet. Is it the same, na?
Yes, this one.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Teacher told she will do in class, so I won't write in worksheet.
Okay. She said that you won't write it in worksheet on worksheet.
I won't
Oh,
write it on worksheet because teacher said she will do in class.
okay. 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 So you can answer that question, these questions in your uh yeah, 45 minutes to solve this. Yeah. We're going to send you. Just tell me the answer for this question number 15.
Student investigates the rate of reaction between marble chips and hydrochloric acid. The loss of mass in reaction flask is measured. The graph shows the results of two experiments. Which change explains the difference between P and Q? Catalyst is added in P. Temperature is higher in P. Bigger marble used in Q. D is D.
It's D.
Yes.
Yes, hydrochloric acid is more concentrated than
P is slower reaction.
B is reacting slowly. The change explained between B and Q, the catalyst P is a catalyst P. A catalyst is added in P. It is with if you increase the time, so the concentration. Okay, hydrochloric is more concentrated than Q. A student investigated the rate of reaction between the marble chips and the hydrochloric acid. Marble chips and the hydrochloric acid. The mass of the concentration of the mass of the reaction flask is measured. The graph shown as result of P and Q. So here is mass of okay time. Catalyst P. A catalyst is added in P. Catalyst is added in P
No.
because it is taking less time.
P is taken less time than Q.
It's faster than it is becoming slower. So it
The
is
answer is D.
and the temperature is higher temperature is used in P.
No. P is
Mass
slower
of
reaction.
reaction flask.
Bigger marble chips means less surface area, so it will not react faster in Q.
Okay, D is the correct option. Hydrochloric acid is more concentrated than Q.
Okay.
Next.
This is not next. Yeah.
Yes. Question number 3.
Hydrated copper, cobalt to chloride decomposes
You
on
did it
heating.
by you did the previous question by your own or your ma'am discuss it with you?
I was telling the answer. Some other kid was also telling the answer, and we were doing this. C I got wrong first.
In the previous question, this question was verified by your teacher or not?
Yes, it was verified by my teacher. In this P, the more steeper it is, the faster the reaction.
Yes, P is faster.
No, P is not faster.
Slope of line here.
Q
Yeah,
is
Q is
faster
Q.
because it is steeper. So
Yeah,
hydrochloric
yeah,
acid
yeah.
is more.
Rate of reaction between marble chips and hydrochloric acid. The mass of the flask is measured. Show that the experiment P and Q. Okay, do question number 3. Do question number 3. Just a
Cobalt
minute,
to
I'm coming.
chloride decomposes on heating. The equation for the reaction is shown. The reaction is reversed by adding water, which row describes the color change and the type of reaction for the reverse reaction. It's blue to first of all it's blue to pink. The blue to is blue to pink because in the original reaction, from reactants to products, the product will be blue and the reactants will be pink. From pink
Okay.
to blue, the color change in the normal reaction. In the reversible reaction, it will reverse, so it's blue to pink, and it's exothermic because the forward reaction is endothermic.
Okay. Okay. So next one is question number 4. What should be the answer?
Which changes increase the rate of reaction? Increase in concentration of the reaction, increase in the particle size. 1 and 3, because 2 is
1,
wrong.
1 and 3. Okay, 1 and 3. The increase in concentration of the reactant, increase in the particle size. Which of the following will increase the rate of reaction? Okay. The increase in particle size of increase the particle size of the solid reactant. If you decrease the particle size, then it will react faster. Okay. Question number 5.
Two reactions involving water are shown. Anhydride is converted to chloride. Which reactions are reversible by heating? X is reversible, Y is not reversible. So B,
X is reversible and Y is
not reversible.
okay. Fahad. Okay. Okay. So if I'm talking here is that X, the reaction between yeah, okay. The two reaction involve water as shown. Anhydrous cobalt react with water to gives you hydrated cobalt chloride. Okay, and Y is iron when react with oxygen plus water it gives you rust. Which of the following is reversible by heating? Yeah, X is reversible.
Yes, X is reversible, Y is not reversible.
Okay. Next.
Reversible reaction is shown. If the pressure is decreased, yes. All these are wrong and D is right because in N2O4 oxygen is involved, so it's exothermic.
Yeah, negative enthalpy means exothermic heat is being released out. Okay, the decomposition of N2O4. N2O4 is an endothermic process.
Yes. Huh?
No, NO2, it is saying N2O4 is here now. If a reaction in the forward direction, like for example, if A to B is something is moving from A to B. Okay, that I'm having this question with you. You did it by your own,
Hmm?
or the teacher discusses with you.
Some I did by my own, some teacher discussed. I gave the answers.
Okay.
I'm understanding this now in class.
Okay. Is this option D is verified by your teacher?
Yes, everything is verified by teacher. Nothing is wrong
So
in this
here
whole
this is
worksheet.
okay. A reversible reaction is shown here. If you are saying N2O2, when it is a reversible reaction, okay. So it is giving you N2O4. So if it is isothermic, then enthalpy change means when heat is being released out, then it is taken as it is an endothermic process. Okay, sorry, exothermic process means heat is being released out, and then it is a exothermic process. Okay, got it,
Yes.
got it.
Yes,
Then
yes.
then what is saying? Which statement about equilibrium mixtures of NO2 and N24 is correct? Okay,
It's D. It's all verified by teacher.
no decomposition of N if it is NO2.
N2NO2 forward reaction, negative enthalpy change. Forward reaction is
Like
exothermic.
here, like for example, if it is exothermic, heat is being released out. For example, if a reaction is going from A to B,
No,
and if it is
N2O4. The forward reaction is exothermic, and the backward reaction is N2O4. That
oh,
is
okay, okay, okay,
endothermic.
okay, okay. I was just getting this for endothermic or exothermic. Okay, so when you if a reaction from A to B is exothermic, then B to A will be endothermic. Good, it will be endothermic. Okay, alright. Next, I didn't share this. I was just discussing you here, and I didn't share. I forgot to share the screen. Okay, next. Oh, here we
The
don't have.
catalyst in Haber process, iron.
Just a minute. Here we don't have this question. The next part of this question is this one. 6, then we have 7, 8. Okay, here we have. Okay,
We can do in any order. It's not that. Okay, okay, we can't. We can't. Sorry. Okay,
we have a
that
seven,
is
seven, seven questions also here.
statement about catalyst in this reaction.
It's a statement
B.
about the B. Catalyst increases with
Catalysts are not used up in the reaction. Is not correct. This statement is not correct. So catalysts are not used up in reaction. That is correct. A catalyst increase the rate of reaction. That is correct. Catalyst lower the activation energy. That is correct. catalyst increase the energy of the reacting particles. That is only wrong. So
Okay.
B.
Next.
The diagram shows the energy level diagram for a reaction. The diagram that shows the reaction is dash one dash. What? That the reaction is exothermic.
Yeah.
The diagram shows that the
Okay.
reaction,
Yeah. Second
the
part.
temperature increases the rate of reaction. This is the reason. A reason for this is the temperature increases the rate of reaction. A reason for this is that the
The diagram show
uh,
the reaction is an increase in temperature increases the rate of reaction. The reason is
activation energy is lowered.
so in you in it
Collision
is
rate increases. Sorry,
so
sorry.
so it is an endothermic reaction or exothermic reaction.
Exothermic. The
So
the collision rate increases.
if you see that the reactant are having more energy and the products are having lesser energy, so it is an endothermic or exothermic process.
The reactants are not
So it
having
yeah
the
you
reaction is giving out energy because it is lower than lower in that of the products. So it's
yeah
exothermic and the collision rate increases.
collision rate
The rate of
increases.
reaction is increasing because more collisions.
But it is saying that you know that the rate of reaction, if a reaction is exothermic in nature, then if we increase the temperature, it goes backward, not forward. If a reaction is exothermic in nature, then we notice that because the heat is being released out and heat is being released out in the reactant. So the heat is being released out in the reactant, and if we heat that substance, that reaction, only the endothermic reactions are favorable in the when we increase the temperature. But if a reaction is already exothermic, if we heat it, it will be okay. It might go backward. Okay, but it is saying
The
that
react
the
it's the reactants increasing the temperature in the reaction. This is like only it is only talking about collision rate. The reason for why does rate of reaction increase? That's the question. We have to answer that why collision rate increase.
yeah. It is not saying, but it is, the question is contradicting here that if we are increasing the temperature of an exothermic reaction, then the reaction rate will slow us down. So if it is saying that, but if it are gaseous, then it might be okay. So increase in the collision rate. Okay, we have to choose answer there. Increase in temperature increases the rate of. Okay, it might be a different statement. It is not related to this one. It is a second statement. It is a full stop. The term is over here. Okay, and
No,
then
no,
it
no,
is
no.
it is not
Which words
continuous.
correctly complete gaps 1 and 2?
Yeah. One and two. But the first portion is just about this diagram. It is not related. The second increase in temperature is a different statement. It is not related to the first one. If you think that it is an endothermic reaction,
No, the diagram is related to this.
no, it is
It's
not
in the
related to
first.
second part. Second part, it is not related.
This is showing the diagram shows that the reaction is.
A diagram shows that the reaction is endothermic. Then it is full stop. Okay. Now the next point is temperature increases the rate of reaction. Increase in temperature increases the rate of reaction. The reason for
It's
this
one
is,
and two. It's 1 and 2. Columns 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is connected. Diagram and 1 is connected.
you're saying
This
that
correct?
yeah, it is correct. I'm saying it is correct only if you think that the second statement is not related with the first statement.
The second statement is
It is
not
a general,
related.
yeah,
The
it is a
second statement
general
is
state.
not related with the diagram.
Yeah, it is not related with the diagram. If it is
It's another
related, then
question.
it might be opposite, because if you are having an exothermic reaction, then exothermic reactions, when you are supplying the heat to the exothermic reaction, it will slow us down. Why? Because exothermic reaction is favorable only at lower temperature. Okay.
Yes.
Because in exothermic reaction, we are getting heat as a product, and if you increase the product, then it will go the reaction to the backward. And we are talking about the increase in temperature will increase that. So it is a single different statement, not interconnected with the first one. Okay. But we have the
Okay.
answer. That is first answer is exothermic, second is increase in collision rate, second is okay. Understood?
Yes, ammonia is manufactured by the Haber process. Nitrogen and hydrogen are passed over a catalyst at a temperature 450 degrees and a pressure 2 atmospheric pressure. The equation of the reaction is followed. State 1 used as ammonia. Fertilizers and for fertilizers and for explosions.
Yeah.
And for cleaners also, cleaning agents also.
Okay.
So nitrogen is derived from air and hydrogen is derived from steam. It's a printing mistake. The question is that's why like that.
Okay.
The experiment, okay. Okay. Okay, till here finished. Okay. The experiment was repeated using different size pieces
Of
of
iron.
iron. All other conditions remained the same. The size of the pieces of the iron were large pieces, small pieces, iron powder. Rate of reaction in centimeter cubes. So
The size of the particles and the rate of reactions, cubic
rate of
hydrogen per,
reaction like 25. This is the highest rate of reaction, right?
yeah, 25 centimeter cube means, so 25 centimeter
25
cube
centimeter cube is for
means
iron
20,
powder.
20, no, it is for the hydrogen. 25 centimeter cube hydrogen per minute is being released. Okay, the rate of
Reaction in
reaction.
centimeter cube hydrogen per minute.
Okay, so 25 is the highest, so it will be with the iron powder, and then it will
Yes,
be
I told.
the,
Wait. I will tell. 3
yeah,
is
okay,
with the large pieces and 10 is with the small pieces.
and 25 will be with the,
25 will be with the iron powder
okay, next.
because the more you simplify the substance, the more reaction rate will increase.
Okay, next.
The graph shows the effect of the temperature on the rate of reaction of hydrochloric acid with iron. Describe the effect of the effect of temperature on the rate of this reaction. The temperature increases the corrosion rates in the rate of this reaction,
Okay, so
which allows it to go faster.
the graph shows the effect of temperature on the rate of the reaction in the hydrochloric acid with iron. Okay, and this is the simple answer. Let us describe the effect of temperature on the reaction rate. Okay, so here we have this one. Okay, so you see that as we are increasing that temperature, the reaction rate is becoming faster. So what is saying that the describe the effect of temperature on the reaction rate? So effect in for increasing the temperature, the rate of reactions increases because of increasing
Determine the
collagen.
rate of reaction at 60 degrees Celsius. Okay.
Next,
Rate of reaction at 60 degrees Celsius is wait,
next one is
10.5 10.5 centimeter cube hydrogen per minute. According to the graph, I'm telling you 10.5.
10.5. So it is at 60 degrees Celsius we are having, and this will be at 60 degrees Celsius. You will notice here. How it is 10.5 at 60 degrees Celsius it is saying, na?
Oh,
What?
no, wrong. Can you go up? Can you go up? Wait, 2 minutes. I'll tell the answer. I'll just look at the graph and 15.1.
It should be 15.5 around.
15 point?
5. You can check it in the graph there. You can count it, okay? Properly. So it
Okay.
should be here. That is matching. This is 60. Okay. So this can be done with the help of graph. Next.
Describe how the concentration of hydrochloric acid affects the rate of its reaction with iron. Describe how the concentration of hydrochloric acid affects the rate of its reaction with iron. What? I don't understand this.
Describe how the concentration of hydrochloric acid affect the rate of reaction with iron. So if you increase the concentration of hydrochloric acid with iron, the rate of reaction will be faster. More the concentration, more will be the rate of reaction. Okay.
Okay.
More when the faster will be the rate, because if you increase the constant, because hydrochloric acid is not produced in the reactant, it is in the product, sorry, it is in the product, it is not produced in the product, it is in the reactant. So when it is in the reactant, you can simply say that when you add it, Fe plus, okay, there is no way I cannot use pen here, so you can see that if you are having Fe plus HCl, you will give FeCl3 plus hydrogen gas. So if you increase the concentration of the reactant, the faster will be the rate of reaction. Okay,
Okay.
what is mean
What
by
is
the
meant
term?
by the term catalyst? Catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of reaction without directly interfering in the reaction.
And they are not consumed during the reaction. Okay, next 15.
Student studies the rate of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide using the apparatus shown. The student measures the volume of oxygen given off at regular time intervals until the reaction stops. When is the rate of reaction the highest? Uh, there is no numbers over here.
So what is saying here is that the student study the rate of reactions of hydrogen peroxide using the apparatus shown. The student measure the volume of oxygen given off at regular time interval until the reaction stops. A graph of result is shown. So I'm talking about the gas range, and you pass is the gas. Okay, the gas is being produced, and it is coming here. Okay, and it is a catalyst. It's the hydrogen peroxide. You see that times in seconds and volume of oxygen produced. So it is the volume with time. The volume is increasing with time and become constant after some time. So what is the highest? When is the highest rate
The
of the
curvature.
reaction? Yeah, it is the highest rate. It is. You can see it is the
Suggest one
highest.
method. Can you go down? Suggest one method of increasing the rate of reaction using the same amounts of hydrogen peroxide and magnesium for oxide. Uh, what?
You can increase
Uh,
because this
decreasing their surface area by cutting them,
by cutting it with
decreasing the
crashing it.
reducing the substance to finer particles to
Mhm.
increase the surface area.
Yeah. Next.
A student carries out a second experiment to investigate whether copper 2 oxide is a better catalyst than magnesium 4 oxide. Describe how the second experiment is carried out to make sure that catalyst is the only variable. Huh? Wait, what? I
The
don't.
students carries out a second experiment to investigate whether the copper oxide is better catalyst than the manganese oxide. I describe how the second experiment is carried out to make sure that catalyst is the only variable. Uh, Means catalyst is going to perform. Simply, we can say that here that if it is changing the catalyst, okay, and manganese oxide reaction with with what? H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, to produce hydrogen gas. So as H2O2 when react with copper, copper is less reactive than hydrogen. Okay, and describe how the second experiment is carried out to make sure that the catalyst is the only variable. And catalyst is the only that can change variable.
Describe.
Describe describe how the second experiment is carried out to make sure the stability. Let me have this
What does that
questions.
mean? Make sure catalyst is the only variable.
Yeah. So, just give me a second. So variable means that can change. Anything that can change is considered to be as variable. Okay, but if the copper we are changing, okay, the same condition is there, okay, and if the same temperature is there, then if we are changing the manganese from manganese oxide to only the catalyst can change, okay. So the difference between the two experiments should be, I mean, catalyst or copper oxide and one. That means by controlling these variables, means these catalyst, we can increase the rate or decrease the rate of reactions. Okay, because we are
Okay.
having the same amount of reactant, same conditions are there, same method of reaction there. Only the catalyst can affect the change. So if you add a good catalyst that can produce faster rate of the reaction, and if you use a bad catalyst or that is not that can slower the rate of reactions. Okay, so variable means if we change the catalyst, then it can also vary the rate of reaction. Okay, understood?
Yes, yes.
Next, we did all. Yeah, we did all.
We're
Let's
done.
let's
Okay. Class over.
why class over? Still
Uh,
having time.
5 and I also have to
100.
do accountings now.
Okay, they have 5 minutes now. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. Like the stop clock questions are also like apparatus is used to measure. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Apparatus is required to measure the rate of this reaction. Okay, during a reaction, following changes take place. Temperature rises, gas given off. Which apparatus is required to measure the rate of this reaction? Uh, okay, gas syringe and stop clock. So one thing over here is mentioned that without stop clock, temperature cannot be measured. So stop clock questions are also there, I think.
Without a stop clock, we cannot measure the temperature.
Yes.
Yeah, we need a stop loss to that. How much duration of time uh, we are just measuring the
So I
temperature.
think the stop clock questions are also there. So we should, if you come across that question, you should, we should also do.
Okay, 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 okay. So what should be the answer for the question number 16?
Clouds are formed when water vapor evaporates from the sea. What energy change and what name is given to this type of change when water evaporates? Energy change, energy change, energy is given out,
Okay.
and the reaction is exothermic.
Endothermic by it is an endothermic process. Clouds are formed and when water vapor evaporates from the sea, so they are absorbing the heat
Okay,
from
so
the sea.
energy is not given out.
Energy is not given out.
No, energy is not given out.
Oh yeah.
Energy is taken in by the clouds.
Okay. Yeah.
Endothermic. Okay. Which
Endothermic.
process is not exothermic? Okay, can you go now? Burning of fossil fuel, obtaining lime from limestone, calcium carbonate, uh, uh, radioactivity, decay of 235 uranium, reacting hydrogen with oxygen. B is the correct answer.
Very good. Question number.
When pink cobalt 2 sulfate crystals are heated, they form steam and blue solid. When water is added to blue solid, it turns pink and becomes orange. Term describe pink cobalt 2 sulfate crystals and the reaction. Pink cobalt sulfate. Okay. First of all, the reaction is reversible,
Hmm.
and then pink cobalt 2 sulfate aqueous. No, hydrated. Sorry, hydrated and reversible.
Okay.
D. Okay.
Number
Aqueous
23.
sodium. Okay, no, this is not there. Aqueous sodium organic compound. Methylamine has a pH greater than 7. Which statement about methylamine is correct? Okay, no, I don't think it is there. No.
The aqueous solution of organic compound methylamine has a pH greater than 7. So which will implies the
No,
statement
no.
about the methylene is correct. It will implies the aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide.
Hmm?
It react. So which is the correct option?
This is not even there.
Question number 23.
No, it's not even there.
Even there means you don't know the answer.
No, I don't know the answer and I don't think it's there.
It is very simple question. Greater acid base. This is question related to acid base and salts. So if a
Okay.
solution is
Okay, wait. This is not about, okay, this is about pH greater
yeah,
than 7. It neutralizes aqueous sulfate of sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is a base. No, it's a salt. It reacts with
no,
copper 2 carbon.
sodium hydroxide is a base. Hydroxide OH base.
Okay. It reacts with copper 2 carbonate to give carbon dioxide. It's a metal carbonate. It reacts with hydrochloric acid to form a salt. Yes, C is correct. C.
It react with hydrochloric acid to form salt. Yeah, C is correct. Because why it cannot utilize the aqueous
Because
solution
if
of
it's
sodium
greater than
hydroxide?
7, it's base. Bases react with acid. They neutralize acid.
Very good, very good.
No, it's not there this one.
When we are manufacturing the steel,
Wait.
during
No, it's not there.
molten iron when
Obtaining
added to
iron from blast furnace is there, but steel is not there. Steel is not there.
steel is an alloy of iron and
Iron.
carbon, which is having most of the means large amount of iron
But
there.
carbon
So
dioxide is the gas.
simple. To why I'm not saying
Uh, even I know this answer, but it will still not be there. It's not.
why not there? Why not there? So if you are heating the molten iron, okay, and you are passing the gas X gas to it, okay. So
The
that is
only it is given that steel is alloy of iron and carbon dioxide and
okay. So when you pass
oh,
carbon to it, because steel is an alloy of carbon and iron. So when you
yes,
pass
it is
S,
given, but the process is not given in detail, so they will not
okay,
ask questions about
okay,
this.
yeah, okay. Have you done question number 23, 26?
A student added dilute hydrochloric